After the Karma Control deck here, Train Wrecks, we're going to play some Bant Super Friends to wrap up the day before I head out to Gen Con for the weekend. Thanks everyone for hanging out. So we've got a black-white control deck with no card selection that's trying to assemble a 3-card combo. And our 3-card combo, when we do assemble it, doesn't guaranteed win the game on the spot. I would like to be above the board. This is a deck that I rejected when it was originally submitted. That person then came back and said, how many dollars to play this even though you rejected it? And I said 50, and then they sent us money, and here we are. So just to be above the board. For the people out there who are sitting back and wondering, but Jeff's rejected decks that are better than this. God bless this channel's viewers. Stream Decker, yep. All right, thank you. Let's update Stream Decker. So the combo is Urborg plus Karma plus Rune Halo naming Karma so we don't die to our own Karma. Yeah, so, you know, I try to keep the decks mostly what I think is competitive, but my definitions get loose at the $50 mark. So long as it's not like Lantern Control, the requirements for what I accept as competitive get a lot lower at 50 plus. All right, am I dead? Feeling pretty dead. Yay. Clipsy, thank you for the 4-month free subscription. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for the third of a year of support. All right, let's play a bunch of spot removal, shall we? Wrath's probably pretty good here. Settle's pretty mediocre. Resto probably doesn't accomplish a lot here. I think I'd rather have Souls. Although Resto is probably actually how we win games. I'm going to give myself the sideboarding requirement of I'm not allowed to board these cards out because that feels wrong. I'm going to trim a couple Timelies because they're not super aggressive. And then cut these Thoughtseizes. Let's do that. Karma doesn't show up in the Stream Decker list. I mean, it looks like it's there. Looks like it's there to me. Okie doke. Moto just crossed the 2 GB of memory mark, so we'll probably do a sponsor shill / reboot after this match. Settle ramps the opponent. It does, doesn't it? Ooh! Found a piece of candy, chat. Found a piece of yummy Karma candy. They already have an Overgrown Tomb in play, chat. You can get to... Oh, I should have played this tapped, right? Yeah, I should have played this tapped. Do you think they're aware of what modern staple karma does? Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. On our way to victory, chat. Trigger. Take your damage. Take your damage. It's a little love tap. Just tap it in. Bramaz. Alright. Alright. I understand where this is going. I'm gonna not play my Godless Shrine, because I would like karma to not hurt me. $15 turn clock, let's go! We did damage this game. I'm gonna path Bramaz when they enter combat. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Timely reinforcements look a little mediocre, chat. Looking not so timely. They'll never expect the second comma. Slow ride. Take it easy. Be-do-do-do. Wearing him into the ground, chat. Wearing him into the ground. Urborg is lethal. I'd just like to point out that Urborg is lethal. Would like the record to reflect that Urborg is currently lethal. Has Urborg ever been lethal in this format's history? Asking the real questions. Alright, so I'm gonna kill this and drain them. And we'll cast our timely reinforcements for 3 dorks. No, they take damage first. It does it on their upkeep. This deck does in fact just hope to luck into its combo. There is 0 card selection, tutoring, or redundancy in this deck. Oh no! Urborg! Urborg! Oh yeah! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do. You may have turn 3 comboed me game 1, opponent, but I have the moral victory. I have the moral victory. Karma's a something, and she's coming for you. Oh yeah, just the concession, Urborg chat. I do love me a good concession, Urborg. And I'm gonna put Settles in over these timelies, I think. Who doesn't love a good concession, Urborg? Right. I feel good that we got on the scoreboard in the first match. I feel validated in my decision to accept copious amounts of money to play this. That's not true. I already felt validated because there was money. What did I cut? I changed your sideboard a bunch because you said I could change the sideboard. And I added a basic swamp. I cut your 4th Godless Shrine for a basic swamp. Because 4 Godless Shrines is some nonsense. Campbell. Rude. I think it's just Campbell. Yeah, because Wall of Omens hip checks the kitchen finks. We get to go ahead and Brutality, kill the Skoos, take a company here. This is bold. This is bold. Dies to Karma, fetches Black Source again. I don't know if I'm as strong-willed as you. You forgot 3 Courtyard. It's fine. I thought about Concealed Courtyard while I was looking at the deck, Billy Boy, and I decided against it because I didn't want tapped lands in my deck full of 4-drops. Was what it came down to. I assume the Restos and Lingering Souls are here to give me a chance to actually win matches of Magic. What? Okay. That's a weird inclusion. Urborg. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you feel it, chat? Can you feel it? Oh, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. God bless you, Karma. I shouldn't have played the Swamp. The Swamp makes us take more damage, but that's fine. Really, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Karma's coming for all of y'all, chat. Karma's coming for everybody out there. Are we about to be undefeated? I think we're about to be undefeated, chat. Worth noting, they did not have to take a damage off their Canopy there. They could have tapped Canopy as a Swamp. Oh, the Birds of Paradise. Let's push one off a cliff. Wannabe Beetle. Effing Karma. Y'all better be prepared for the new Karma metagame that's out there. It's coming for ya. It's coming for you. All right, we got to restart Magic Online. While I do that, I would just like to thank everyone for hanging out today. Hope everyone's having a great middle of your week. It's the end of my week here. This is the last day I'm streaming this week until Sunday after the Pro Tour. I'm going to be at Gen Con in Indianapolis this weekend. If you're enjoying my stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel. My subscribers are the people that keep me employed here full-time. I wouldn't be able to stream here as often as I do without the support of all of them. Past that, you can also support my stuff by checking out some of my very wonderful sponsors. Cardsphere.com would love to help you turn some of your cards into other cards direct with other players. There's no haggling. They just take a 1% fee off the top. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mousepads, binders, and bags with them. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. And of course, this stream wouldn't be possible without viewers like Anaronix, Justin Nivik, and all y'all out there. If you are enjoying the content, make sure you follow here, get notifications of when I go live and with what. If you can't catch all the action while I'm live and while I'm off the next couple days, if you're hungry for more Jeff content, be sure to check out youtube.com/Jeff Hoagland. 100% of my stuff gets archived there, and I break it up by deck so you can watch just the matches that you care about. Past that, I've also been working on, this is still waiting to queue here, so I'm going to pop this out. I've been working on a very wonderful resource on my personal website. So people often ask me where they can find my latest deck lists here. So I have lists for different decks that we've played here on stream a bunch, broken up by kind of how competitive they are, how competitive they might be. And you can click into these different pages here and find not only my latest deck list for this archetype, but also a YouTube playlist here that has all of the times that I've played this deck on stream. So lots of good stuff there. That's jeffhoagland.com/deck lists. Still waiting for our second match with our Karma deck here. How competitive is Karma? Donation every time Karma deals damage in. The surgical meme deck is sweet. Fair warning, and maybe I need to note this on the site. The surgical meme deck, our best run with it was long enough ago that there are kids in the background that are allowed at a couple of points during the stream, that archive, but I think it was such a good run with that deck that I didn't want to not post that. In general, I'm trying to keep the videos that I link there, ones that I've played this year, so there's no kids in the background like I used to have for so long while I was doing this as a hobby. But the kids do give it some. They also make it loud though. The standard Pro Tour starts on Friday. That's true. That's true. I like my kids too. They're great. But they are definitely loud. All right, we've got 2/3 of our combo, chat. Can't mulligan. Can't mulligan. Have 2/3 of our combo. Maybe I should play Godless Shrine tapped. The Pro Tour is Team Trio, so the Pro Tour is worth watching. It's Standard, Modern, and Legacy. I'm gonna multitask here slightly while my opponent's making me wait. I'm gonna go link my article for today on Reddit. I'm redditing here momentarily. Hold on. It's chilling. Getting clicks on my links reminds by people that I'm worth paying money to. Google, let's Reddit. It's nothing interesting. I'm just gonna write a post saying, hey, I have a. Living End actually had a couple of really deep runs at Indy too. Jody Keefe and both Jody Keefe and another player were in top 8 contention until like the last round. A Living End player was 12-2 going into the last match, got paired down to Caleb Shear, and Shear beat him. There's my Reddit post if you want to go upvote or downvote it. Well, I mean, we're gonna get to do our thing here, but we're probably dead, right? Yeah, but YouTube comments don't generate clicks. That's why content producers put up with Reddit by and large, the few of us that do. Clicks are helpful every once in a while. I don't link all of my stuff there, but every once in a while I like to link one that I think will go over well. I take offense to that. I'm a really good shill. I'm a really good shill. Alright, I'm just gonna play all the matches with this deck. There's no graveyard hate, and we're never beating that deck in a race, so let's just get to one that's actually winnable. You think splashing or going blue-white is an option to have access to Teleria West? Maybe. I think you'd probably rather play Expedition Map, Bardic. Like, you could play Expedition Map and Idyllic Tutor if you wanted to try and, like, tutor your 3 combo pieces a little bit more consistently. Wannabe Beetle! Mistakes were made. I forgot you offered money every time Carmen deals damage. I won't make that mistake again. Man, this is like almost a hand of real Magic cards. There's no rip in the sideboard because it's chosen to play Damping Sphere and Stony Silence instead. Like, you only have 15 sideboard slots in Modern. You have to give some matches up. I think Damping Sphere and Stony Silence are better inclusions. Maybe the problem, I feel like people are so used to Ensnaring Bridge out of decks like Lantern, they forget the fact that, like, you have to be able to get your hand empty, and this deck has a lot of expensive cards in it. Oh gosh. I guess I take that, and then we can Thoughtseize them through a soft stub next turn and take their fish. PCs, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch right now. Thanks for supporting mine this month. Most good decks in Modern leverage their graveyard for some sort of card advantage, but not every deck in Modern is a dedicated graveyard deck. There's a difference between those 3 Herms. Dedicated graveyard decks are bad matchups for the blue-red deck the way I have it constructed, and that's intentional. I think you could play like 4 Surgical Extractions, but the actual answer is that if I was expecting to play against Dredge or Hollowvine a bunch, I would just play a different deck. It's okay to have bad matchups. It's okay to have matchups that you're 20 or 15 or whatever % in Modern. People like have this idea that like they're supposed to be able to be competitive in every match of Magic, and that's just like not true for tier 2 decks and like decks that aren't the best decks in the format. Heck, even decks that are accepted as some of the best decks in Modern regularly have matches where they're a huge dog in still. Yes, the win con of this deck is to play Urborg and cast Karma. That kind of sucks. The Rune Tailor is actually going to be pretty good here if it gets to turn off a bunch of their threats. If I was gonna, I don't know, play this deck, what was the line I asked about reasonable? Maybe Amethy, I don't know. I feel like if we cast Rune Tailor there and name that card, they're just gonna wait to Living End until they have 1 or 2 more creatures in their bin, and then we're just gonna die anyways. I think, wow, they took the Resto. Okay, I guess Resto actually kills them. Do I just name Death Shadow here? Yeah, I'm just gonna blank their future discard and name Death Shadow here. I feel like people that want to struggle with, like, putting tiers on things are silly. I think Death Shadow and the Blue-Red Wizard deck are both, like, competitive decks, neither of which are close to being the best deck in Modern. So I know they have Bolt, I know they have another Delta, and I know they have a Stubborn Denial. Look at that. Look at that. And they can't take this off the table. So actually, like, if we get to stick another Rune Tailor on Gurmag Angler, they're probably gonna have a hard time winning the game, right? Skred definitely falls into the slow and not interactive clunky mid-range style of deck. There's enough decks in Modern that randomly get hosed by Blood Moon sometimes that Skred's a deck that can run hot enough and get enough good matchups to top 8 or even win a tournament, but I definitely don't think it's a particularly good deck in Modern. Karma is a pretty quick clock here. If we draw it, you're not wrong. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, cast Time Walk. Cast Time Walk, boys and girls. Looking for, like, Path to Exile here. Yeah, the stub's annoying, but, like, something's gonna get stubbed at some point, right? Really glad I proactively ran this out on Death Shadow. I'm not going to pump my chump right away because we could draw Restoration Angel to blink this, which would be ideal. I think I am going to chump this turn because we're dead to Battle Rage otherwise. I'm also going to Settle the Wreckage just to get the stub out of their hand so if we draw like a path or something, we can resolve it. Cast 4 mana Path to Exile. Having this happen also having this get stubbed also opens us up to being able to cast Rune Tailor on Gurmag Angler, which like shuts off all future fish too. That's a good one, yeah. That's a real good one. How do we feel about Lingering Souls plus Vault of the Archangel, chat? Where are we at on that one? The only other foil Kiki card deck in the state won the 5K I was playing. Yeah. I think if you enjoy playing Abzan and Jund, those are much better decks than the Living End deck. But remember, at the end of the day, there's more to Magic than just winning and percentage points. So if you really enjoy playing the Living End deck, you should play the Living End deck. But I think if you enjoy both the Living End deck and Jund or Abzan equally, you should play the mid-range deck. I think the mid-range deck is more competitive in the format as a whole. Start with this. See if they've got a stub. Do 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 do. What should you do if you only want to jam Obsidian Ghost Council? I don't know if there's a cure for your sickness if all you want to do is jam Obsidian Ghost Council. You definitely need to look for a cure though. If hopefully a cure exists somewhere for the Ghost Dad disease. Yeah, Halo's on Death Shadow. They're just flailing around here. Karma is lethal. When isn't Karma lethal, chat? I mean, we're playing that card for a reason. Come on now. Timely reinforcements, not so useful in this matchup. We are dead to Wild Flash. You are not wrong. We need circle protection, white. Oh, that's funny. Right, and they're dead. Look at that. Look at that. Alright, so Fatal pushes and Wrath of Gods in. Timely reinforcements out. I think I like the rest of our cards, actually. Our deck's pretty well set up for the Death Shadow matchup, chat. Pretty well set up here. Real decks have curves. Don't you curve shame my deck. Discard into Surgical I'm living in. One, I cut the Surgicals. Two, even if we had Surgical, that is an absurdly narrow line to make that happen. Absurdly narrow. It requires them to have Living End in hand and for us to have two different cards that we don't have that many copies of with no card selection. No, the Souls just got there. Wannabe Beetle, it was sad. Ed Hawkish, thank you very much for the brand new tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. Thanks for keeping me employed here this month. No, I don't ever crack packs. If I want to gamble, I just go buy scratch-off tickets. I throw a few coins in a slot machine at the casino. ML Jesus, thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch right now. Thanks for supporting mine this month with that. Welcome. Wilson Vita, thank you for the 5 months. Thanks for re-upping. Welcome back. I would not play Jorian. That's why it wasn't in my deck list in Indianapolis. Card is very slow and clunky. So the sub badges tell a glorious story of the building and creation of Hoaglandia from the hard work of the people that support it. New subs, they have a shovel because they're down in the trenches. They're building our society from the ground up. 3-month subs, they get some boots so they can keep their feet intact while they work. Then at 6 months, you begin your training with your wooden sword to defend the realm from Twitch chat. At 12 months, you are given a shield, and you are given a mod sword to defend the realm from Twitch chat. Details on donation decks are here. And then we have horses for knights, and I've got some other things for 3 months, for 3 years and stuff like that. They're getting pretty low here. The resto and these souls and karma, like, they're pretty close to dead, right? Yep, deck list on my website matches the one in my article today. Oh no! Alright, Chad, is that the first time karma has ever been stubborn denied in the history of modern? What do you think? The first time karma has ever been stubborn denied in the history of modern? Put the fear of karma in them. Do you have more stubs? Do you have more stubs? I'm playing around removal by playing this, but if they have more stubs, obviously we feel a little bit bad. Yeah, getting punished. Alright, I'm just gonna attack them for 2 in the air. We'll put them dead on board. So we're dead to Teamer Battle Rage plus Lightning Bolt here. Those are 2 pretty specific cards though. And the way they tapped means they can't play both of those now. Are we about to be 2-1, chat? I think we're about to be 2-1. Oh no. Chat thought we were gonna 1-4, chat. Chat thought we were gonna, God. Modern is such a weird format. It's so strange. It's so strange. All right. Well, you know, we're on to the next one here, chap. We're beating Grixis. When someone was asking earlier how good Grixis Shadow was, can't beat Karma Control, confirmed unplayable. That's now the answer. Karma is a good card, except this. Is this better than blue-white control? Would you play a standard deck if I donated $100? Yes. Not today. Not today. I'm playing Bant Super Friends and I'm done first day because I have to go to Gen Con. But for a $100 donation, I would put a standard deck into the next stream that we played. Paradise Sal, thank you for the 6-month free subscription. Half a year, welcome back. I do appreciate that. Any tips on Tron? Like playing Tron or playing against Tron? You time out the entire chat if I donated $100. I don't actually have an option, a good way to do that. So unfortunately, I must say no. Playing it. Mulligan aggressively. Tron mulligans really well. You can also find my latest Tron list on my website. All right, we've got Urborg, Karma, discard spells. Confirmed, can't lose. Luca Dog with the 6-month donation. Thank you very 6-month donation. Resubscription. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks for the half a year support. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Adding more fetches is fine. Honestly, I think it's probably not that bad against Blood Moon as is. Yeah, post the link, Oprick. I didn't see that. Please link it. I did not see that announcement. That's good. When it comes out, Christy and I need to build more time into my stream schedule so I can make sure I have time to stream some Artifact. Yeah, Tron mulligans a lot, but it also mulligans well. Jackal Girl with the $10 donation. Wait. What? Wait, what? I missed that. I missed that last turn. Jackal Girl, let's put Blueback Bell back in the queue. I sent an idea for a more controlling build through the Google form. Perfect, sounds good. I'm so confused. Listen, when the person who has karma in their hand is confused by what you're doing, it's a sign of respect, okay? Nothing but respect. I mean, we already Thoughtseize them once, and there weren't any, like, atypical Tron things. Turn 3 Ulabogs. Thank you for the bits, Lukatog. Alright. We're just not gonna win if they get Tron online. They don't even need Tron online. They're gonna cast card off of Lotus Bloom, chat. They're gonna cast card off of Lotus Bloom. Oh no! At least we know our Stony Silences are extra good against this Tron deck, right? Like we've got the Stony Silences, got this on lock. Why did they tank? Why did they tank? Maybe their cat just knocked their keyboard over. I'm gonna blame their cat. All right, Stony Silence is in. Damping Sphere's in. Settle out. Timely out. Path to Exile out. Let's go. They just fell out of the chair laughing. That's probably what happened. No, I think you're supposed to keep Inquisition in this matchup. You want to try and break up their cheaper cards. People keep mentioning the OG Karma art. I feel like I need to look it up now. God, old Magic art was so bad. I am so happy that we have evolved past what this is. It definitely qualifies as art. It definitely qualifies as art. Karma does kill us too. It just kills them first. Why do we not have this art? We are 2-1 in this league, although we're probably about to get dumpstered by Tron. Sneeper, Keeper, Urborg, double Karma, Stony Silence. Let's go! Y'all ready for this? Play a map. Play a star. They suspended Lotus Plume. Yep. So, since we started Meme Mondays, I feel like it has been some confusion in the community. Mondays are not the only day for memes. It's just Monday is the dedicated meme day. Any day of the week can be a meme day if there's enough dollars involved. The rest, Monday, I just make an exception where I don't play decks based on their order in the queue. I play them from the top down, but only if they're memes. The rest of the week, I still just play them as they get to the top. Look at our curve, chat. Stony into tapped land, Wall of Omens, into Urborg, Karma. Just give them the business. And we've got our old shambles here to help make sure we don't die to Karma, but they do. Will I put some kind of review of Gen Con after I get back on my site? Maybe. Oh, yeah. People had doubt we'd assemble our combo. Doesn't feel so good when we have Tron, does it, opponent? Doesn't feel so good when we have Tron. I mean, there's a lot of memes in the queue. If you look at the queue, probably a third or more of the decks qualify as memes. Is this the best deck in the format? We'll never know. We'll never know. Please sing Karma Chameleon. I don't know what that song is. Oh no, chat. What if they have nature's claim to destroy our karma? When you made the donation queue, what were your expectations for real decks to meme decks? Mostly meme decks, let's be honest. There's a lot of like really good Magic players that exist that do nothing but play good decks. And while not all of them might not be as entertaining or obnoxious as I am, they play them well. We've got a good niche here. We watch your channel to see a good Magic player play hot garbage and lose. No, we win sometimes, okay? I would like the record to reflect that we win some of the time. Alright, we've assembled Voltron, chat. We've assembled Voltron. This did qualify for Meme Monday. It just got pushed out by Cut the Lines. Whew! Whew! Oh, buddy! Oh, buddy, look at that. We've got native Linux support for Praise Gaben. Praise Gaben! Native Linux support for video games. God bless. God bless us. God bless us, everyone. Artifact, November 28th. Native Linux support. God bless you, Gaben. I appreciate you and the things you do for the community. Give me penguins or give me death, chat. Ashes of an Empire with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much and welcome. I do appreciate that. I am looking forward to Artifact. When Artifact releases, or when we can get our hands to play on it, I am planning to add somewhere between 10 and 15 hours of extra stream time every week dedicated to Artifact to get a feel for it, to see if it's going to be good or not. Artifact, for those who are unfamiliar, is going to be a fully digital TCG trading card game. There is no free-to-play option. You have to pay money to play it. God bless. I hate free-to-play games. They're so annoying. And it's being created by Valve and being designed by Richard Garfield. So the software should be decent because it's being created by Valve, and the game should be decent because it's being... Oh, I should have played Wet Ball, huh? Should have played Wet Ball. Artifact should be sweet. Artifact should be sweet. I really hate free-to-play games because, like, if the best reason you can give me to play something is I don't have to pay money for it, that's not a very good reason for me to play something, right? It's not a very good reason for me to play something. If the best selling point you can give me is this game is so good you won't want to pay money for it, it's probably not very good. That is Modern Staple Karma. What card is that? Modern Staple Karma. Yeah. Free-to-play games are just dishonest about the cost to play them, is what it comes down to. All right. Heading to game 3 here. They're a very competitive modern deck. Y'all ready for this? And again, I feel like I need to validate what I just said because this is the internet and people are going to try and use that to flame me or get upset with what I said. If you like free-to-play games, if you enjoy the free-to-play model, that's okay. It's great for you to enjoy something that I don't like. But I personally despise the free-to-play model by and large. So it's not for me as an adult who has more time than money. Free-to-play games do the best to obscure what they actually cost in terms of dollars, and I'd much rather have just a straightforward, this is what it costs to get what I want. Already clipped it up for loaded to Reddit. Yep. I think the best reason is likely it's more popular, better for maybe we'll see. So Hearthstone is one of the most expensive PC games out right now. It's $400 to get all of the cards for Hearthstone. As someone who very recently bought into Hearthstone, I'm just gonna tell you what I gave Blizzard a little over $1,000, and I don't have a full standard collection on Hearthstone. So I took a crack at integrating some Hearthstone content into my streaming, and it didn't work out. But in order to attempt to do that, I bought a mostly complete Hearthstone collection, and for like, it's probably like $1,200 actually. For like $1,200, I do not have a full standard collection on Hearthstone currently. And for context, it is a tax write-off. Because I streamed it, I'm going to take that money and I'm going to write it off on my taxes, because that's allowed because it was a business expense. It was a failed business expense, but it was still a business expense. I do still play some Hearthstone. I play it on my tablet. It is a tax deductible $1,200. That's how I sold it to the wife. Yep. And here's the kicker. I bought in from nothing when the game was smallest. So there's only 4 sets in Hearthstone Standard right now. Hearthstone Standard is sometimes 6 sets, which is, yeah. I honestly haven't had time to keep up Juckle Girl, especially the last couple of weeks. I've just like had so much going on between traveling and now Gen Con this weekend. Easy O-Stone here. Emrakul, the Promised End. Alrighty. And we have here what I'm going to pay a lot of taxes this year. I pay a lot of taxes every year. We have here what I can only describe as our combo deck, Damping Sphere plus Fetid Heath. 2 for 2. Thank you for the brand new Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. Yeah, you can write off gambling losses up to the amount that you won. You own a house and have kids, how do you ever pay taxes? They tax you on the dollars you make. A decent MTGO deck, sure, but when you're done playing that deck on Magic Online, it's not just money that's disappeared into the aether. Like, Magic Online decks have a actual resale value. So like, you don't buy Magic Online cards, you rent Magic Online cards. Even when you're buying them from traders or a bot chain or wherever, you get money back out of that. You can turn it back into cash. With Hearthstone, once I've given money to Blizzard, it's just gone. It's gone forever. You get nothing back. And that's okay. It's okay to spend money on things you enjoy. Like, I enjoy playing Hearthstone. That's why I put money into it. But like, to say Hearthstone is $500, but MTGO is also that much money, that's disingenuous, because those numbers get you different things. I'm pretty sure it's against the terms of service to sell your Hearthstone account, but I'm not 100% on that. How do conversations go when you get asked what you do for a living? I tell people the easiest way to describe what I do, Andrew put it best. I'm a mixture of a cam girl and a clown, which makes for a good story. You should make business cards. Are you confirming you'll dress up as a cam girl at a clown next stream? Probably. Maybe at some point. Cam clown. Don't claim me. Keep your nature where it's at. Would you say you're more of a clown than a cam girl? It's really a healthy mix. Aneronix and Justin and Nivik and the other people with the crowns, Apprentice of Bolas, Belligerent Mars, you know, Wannabe Beetle. They keep me firmly feeling like a cam girl a lot of the time. No more subs until we see the cam clown action. We do need an Urborg. If we draw the Urborg, chat, we finish assembling Voltron and we put them in the ground. A clown held the door open for me yesterday. It was a nice gesture. I hope you have kids. If you don't have kids, you should be taken out back and shot for that one. Actually kind of in a position to race them here, huh? I'm attacking them for 5 down to 18. I'm attacking them for 7 down to 11. Wall of Omens gets to chump this thread. Excuse me. They only have 1 card type in their bin. So this Emrakul is forever away. They could rip an O-Stone, that's true. If they rip an O-Stone, we get one shot at drawing a Stony Silence, which is nice. I feel like they definitely should be cycling this aggressively, though, to try and find O-Stone. They need to clean this out. Like, our best chance to win here is just racing, so we're definitely doing that. Hey, we're 2-1, and this is game 3 against Tron. Don't you call our deck bad. Our deck's very close to being a real modern deck, thank you very much. Alright, that's actually a good draw, because it means if we rip a Stony Silence, we can play it. Huh. Do I hold on to it? I think I just play it out and name Karma, right? Nah, I'm gonna hold on to it. If they don't clear the board, Urborg is lethal next turn. If they don't clear the board, Urborg is lethal next turn. Well, they're 2 lands off of Ugin, right? All is dust they can play next turn, though. They need 8 mana to play Ugin or to play and crack O-Stone. Ugh. I'm hoping to get some more evening streams in with some consistency gator once my schedule calms down a little bit. Just with the travel this week and last week, and I haven't had time to fit it in. We could get Karned this turn. World Breaker. Ugh. Ugh. All right, chat. Urborg is lethal. Say it with me now. Urborg is lethal. Oh, if they could crack the Sanctum. If they crack the Sanctum, Urborg is no longer lethal. Rats! Rats, chat. Our damp ball has gone away, and they're gonna get to Emrakul us next turn. Urborg was lethal. It was. I would like to chump block, please. Yeah, I know it has reach. I think we're just running headlong into it still. Urborg's still a good rip here. Does this target? I think it does, actually, right? It does target. All right. Well. JK. JK. No worries, Merk. I don't plan to change my daytime schedule by any means. Daytime is convenient for me. It's the only time daycare is open. Now we got one Schwamp over here. This is a Schwamp. Did we draw Eugene? All right, we're 2-2. Let's run the last one off here, see how it goes before we wrap up with some band super friends. Thanks everyone for hanging out today. I appreciate it. There's a lot of different things you could be doing, different people you could be watching. Thanks for joining us here. Well, I'm not going to lie. We currently have 2 more match wins than I was expecting to have when this league started. So exceeds expectations can be firmly stamped on this deck. I mean, we have Voltron in our opener, chat. How could we mulligan? We have Voltron in the opener. Turn 1 discard spell into the Voltron. All right. Oh no, chat! Blood Moon turns off our combo. Blood Moon turns off our combo. I was always told Blood Moon was good against Tron. They were just talking about the different kind of Tron, chat. This is the Tron they were talking about when they said Blood Moon is good against Tron. This is what they meant. I get it now. Yeah, I think I'm actually just gonna wait on this. I'm gonna wait on this Rune Halo. I'm gonna mute myself while I snack on some peanuts here. I think Westvale Abbey is a fine inclusion in Elves, but I think cutting a green source to play Westvale Abbey is absurdly greedy and bad. I think if you want to play Westvale Abbey in Elves, you need to cut a spell for it. People playing Westvale Abbey over their 18th green source are silly. All right, we did better than expected. Our combo can't beat Blood Moon, and I only have one way to take Blood Moon off the table on my board, so I'm gonna move right along here, I think. All right, so we're gonna wrap up with some Bant Super Friends today.